sixth part of the introduction to data visualization by using Python. In the previous video, we saw that how to create the scatter plot and line charts based on the Seaborn and Pandas data frame. In this section, we briefly go over creating 2D plots based on a multidimensional data set of the breast cancer data set that we have. If you click on next, 2D heat maps are ideal for visualization of the multidimensional data sets. In this section, we use the breast cancer data set. Make sure you just upload the breast cancer data.csv into your notebooks. And then we want to create a density of 2D plots based on the benign and malignant cells based on the mean area and mean texture. Similar to the previous section that we created a scatter plot, we want to detach the benign and malignant cases here. We just create a subset of the data set for the benign and malignant, and then we create a subplot based on a different figure size that we defined here. We set the aspect ratio as the equal for the x and y axis, and then KDE plot just plots actually converts the scatter plot into a 2D heat map. So the first argument is the mean radius of the benign cells, and the second argument is the mean texture of the benign cells, and then you say all of the points or all of the pixels in this heat map should be blue. And for the other one, for the malignant cases, we have the same mean radius and mean texture, but we want to show them as a red. So you should see at the final, you should see two regions of the blue and red that just show you the concentration of the benign and malignant cases based on different mean radius and mean textures. So that's the final visualization that shows relatively the malignant cases are concentrated at the low mean radius and relatively low mean textures, but the benign cases are concentrated in the higher mean radius and higher mean textures. You see the boundary difference between these two regions. So that's the 2D plot that we created based on a multidimensional data set. You can just replace this mean radius, mean texture with any other column that we have in this breast cancer data set. I just suggest to try different data set or different column names to see how this density or 2D heat map would be changed. The final notebook to reproduce these visualizations are located here. Briefly, I would say you just need to load the data set plus the modules, and then create the style of the Seaborn, detach the benign and malignant cases by using the query if the class is equal to the benign or if the class is equal to the malignant, and then create an empty plot of the size 8 by 8. It's up to you, you can choose whatever you want for the size, and then plot the densities of the KDE plot of the benign and malignant cases. So that's the final visualization, and you can just replace this mean radius or mean texture with whatever variable that you want. So thank you so much.